My people wonder they say shall never end. Right now they said Ebony's condition is not good. Oh. They said Ebony have been shattered. She have been in a confused state due to high level of jealousy. Despite everything that Ebony did to ensure that Queen Naomi did not return back to the palace, Ebony is losing. Because right now, information have it that before the king went into seclusion, a lot of things happened. They said the king have summoned elders over the Ofarande ritual. Because that Ofarande ritual, it was Ebony and the Igbi that ruined it with Ebony's uncle. Because they're supposed to do it the day that they did the full moon ritual. And assuming that it happened that day, by now we wouldn't be saying all of this. So, but they thought they have succeeded, but unfortunately, they have failed. The only thing they were able to do is to delay it. So, information have it that the king have summoned elders over this fixing of date for the Ofarende ritual. And when this happened, they said Ebony's family started threatening the king as usual. Because one thing we have been hearing that they are doing is if our daughter leaves the throne will be shaken. The throne will not be comfortable for you again and all of that. These are the kind of things that we keep hearing. And I said, when I hear things like this, I'll be asking myself, does it mean that they planted their daughter in that on that throne to frustrate the throne or what? Because ever since their daughter entered into that marriage, we have been there have never been a time of peace for the king. And that's why they said the king regrets accepting her back because she was betrothed to the king according to her. But along the line, she left the king to be with an already made man, you know. And when she went to this already made man, she came back with a daughter. And when the betrothed become the king, she decided to return back. At first, we all know that the king doesn't want to accept her back. Because if the king have wanted to accept her back, maybe the moment she returned back, he would have married her. But he did not. She was there. She now came in disguise as a calabash carrier, as a priestess, while she was aiming to land herself as the wife of the king. You know, instead of the marriage of the man to be working, Ebony was frustrating it. Yet the king did not marry her because when the first one left, the second one left, the king went and married Queen Naomi instead of her. She was there, you know. But along the line, I don't know how they pleaded with the king to forgive her, and the king did, and that was why she was lucky to be one of the wives. And ever since then, it has been from one problem to the other, no moment of peace. And that's why they said the king said that he regrets ever accepting Ebony back. Because ever since he accepted her back, it has been from one story to the other. If the family planted her there, now she know. If it is just her type, now she know. So when the family started threatening again that that of Arande ritual, they are going to do everything to make sure that it did not happen because they have seen that if it happens, their daughter is going to lose her marriage completely. That now that the queen have not come back, the king is frustrating Ebony. The king is doing everything humanly possible to push Ebony aside. And now he have also fixed a date for the Ofarande ritual. They said when that information got to the king before he entered into seclusion, what he did was to tell the family to do their worst. They can go ahead and do their worst. That they don't have any right. That he remains the king. He is in charge. They don't have any right to make decisions for him. If he decided to bring back his wife today, that is how it is going to be. That they don't have such right. That he have given them upper hand for a very long time, but not anymore. They said it was a serious gbasgbozo. Ebony, who thought that that threat will make the king kind of have a rethink over fixing a date because they said The date for the Ofarende ritual have been fixed. And the reason they fixed it around this 29th November this year is because of the moon. There's a particular moon they said must be full before that Ofarende ritual will be done, because they're supposed to do it during the full moon ritual, the one they did a few months back. So they said the king told Ebony to tell her family that they can go ahead and do their worst, that they cannot stop her from bringing back they cannot stop him from bringing back his wife and his son into his palace. That you see all of this drama they are doing, that it is Ebony who is going to use her head and carry it. And that is just the truth. Because the family of a woman should teach a woman how to live in a husband's house if the woman does not know. They should let you know that all you need to be in that palace is to be peaceful. Respect your husband. Don't think you can challenge his decisions. He has the final say. In as much as they said the culture uh, stops him from saying, I don't want to continue with any marriage again, he has the right to say, okay, I will no longer marry you. You are giving me so much headache. And I have a lot of load as a king, as a spiritual leader of the Yoruba race. I have a lot on my head. I can't start condoling your own too. He has such right. But maybe due to the culture and but even if he did not send you out that way, there are many ways to play a rat. There are many ways he can treat you and you'll be the one to leave that palace by yourself. But I don't think Ebony will leave no matter what. Because one thing I've got to notice is that that palace is their retirement plan. I don't know, whenever I say it, some people will just laugh at the comment section. But come to think of it, it is their retirement plan. And that is why. But if something that is your retirement plan, why don't you live there peacefully? Why don't you make it a peaceful home for you to dwell at your old age? Because with the way they are going, unless all we are hearing is not true, but if it is true, that place will not be conducive for them at old age. Because if you want to live a good life, you want to grow old, you start at this time to make a good preparation. They said the way you lay your bed, that is how you are going to lie on it. You know? So if you make that palace to be a peaceful place for everyone, you too will enjoy that peace. But if you make it a living hell, it will also affect you. And time will come when your bones will be weak as an old person. You might not be able to fight the way you're fighting now. Then it will be affecting you because it will alter your peace of mind. So, with the way things are going, unless what we are hearing is not true, but if it is true, these women need to advise themselves. So they said the king told them that they don't have the right to tell him what to do or what not to do. That whatever they want to do, let them bring it on, that he is ready for them. And they said Ebony was shattered. Allegedly, that is what we are hearing. But don't forget, they are all alleged unverified information making rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as fact unless you verify them, okay? Thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.